Welcome to the garden. Today I'm going to share with you 4 herbs you can plant in the middle of summer and still harvest before autumn. And those are basil, dill, parsley, and cilantro. All these herbs grow incredibly fast and don't mind the intense heat of summer. If we compare fast-growing basil to a slower-growing herb like thyme, we want to look at the days to harvest on the back of the packet. Basil can be harvested within 60 to 90 days, whereas thyme is going to take 180 to 200 days. And these are so simple to plant. So we'll take some basil seeds here. And this is what they look like. And I'm going to sprinkle these over the surface of the soil, just in this one little area, and then fluff them in, just like this. Do the same with our dill. This is what dill seeds look like. Beautiful little seeds. So again, we'll just sprinkle them over the surface of the soil and then fluff them in. This way we get a nice distribution and they get buried at that perfect depth of about 1 centimeter deep. Next up, we'll plant some parsley. Here's what parsley seeds look like. And again, just simply sprinkle them on and fluff them in. In this container, I've top dressed with a little bit of fresh compost. So it's nice and light, it's nice and moist, it's got some nutrients to it. And probably one of my favorites, cilantro. And this is what cilantro seeds look like. You can see here when they split open, there's actually multiple seeds per pod. So if you want, you can split these open. I'm just gonna keep them whole. And again, sprinkle them on and fluff them in. Really simple planting method. You could also plant them more selectively and press each individual seed into the soil. You can also sprinkle on your seeds. Just spread them out a little bit and then top dress with some compost. This is a no-dig method where we're actually burying them with a little bit of mulch. And in this case, the mulch is a nice, rich, sifted compost. So that way we can bury them at the perfect depth and fertilize at the same time. Cilantro starts off with these beautiful broad leaves, perfect for harvesting. As it flowers, it produces thinner leaves, more like dill, and then these little white flowers at the top. Dill starts off with these beautiful fern-like leaves, very tasty. Then it gets these little yellow flowers, which turn into little pods, and those pods dry and turn into those little seeds. Parsley is great for these beautiful broad leaves. I always like to check under the leaves before I eat them, because there are insects that lay their eggs under there. And parsley is a great herb to pair with other herbs like chives or dill. They have really complementary flavors. We can even harvest parsley as a microgreen. As soon as it sprouts, it has these beautiful, delicate leaves that, to me, taste like little pickles. And here's some sprouted basil. I like to plant basil to fill in those empty spots left over from spring. As we harvest our spinach and lettuce, we can then plant basil seeds. This grows really well in that summer heat and is great for making pesto. And if you're looking for a vegetable to plant this time of year, beans is my #1 choice. These grow so incredibly fast. I just planted these seeds about a week ago, and they're already 3 or 4 feet tall. And as an honorable mention, I'd like to include chives. Here's some chive seeds we just harvested this morning. It's probably my favorite herb, as it has a beautiful mild onion flavor, and you can harvest it again and again. But these would be best to let get established over autumn and then wait till next spring to harvest. And those are 4 fast-growing herbs you can plant in the middle of summer. So I hope you give this a go in your garden. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.